Now, I like to talk about a lot of different stocks, and on this channel we have spoke about many different UK ones as well over time. But in the last week or so we have started a little penny stock series where we've been speaking about all different penny stocks, most of which are all from the US. There are a lot of US penny stocks out there. However, I've been doing some digging, and today we are combining the best of both worlds. We have a UK penny stock. This is a really exciting penny stock in my opinion, and yeah, one that I think has a lot of potential going forward. So I want to bring this one to you today. And if you enjoy this video or you just want to help me out, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're covering a whole range of stocks at the moment. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. So let's jump straight into this one. We're talking about Epic code BIDS Bidstack. So right off the bat here, Bidstack is probably the lowest market cap company that I have ever looked into, with less than 50 million market cap at this moment in time. But I really do think it has a lot of potential. What is it? It's in a sector that I've never covered before either. It is a gaming advertising company. So we're going to jump into this right now. Bidstack is a provider of native in-game advertising that is dynamic, targeted and automated, serving the global video games industry across multiple platforms. Its technology is capable of inserting adverts into natural advertising space within video games. So what we mean by this is basically they put adverts into different games, okay? So companies can pay to have their adverts positioned into games. You can see here, car racing, different signs on the corner, football pitch, around the outside of the football pitch, the banners, car racing tracks. You can see all of these different adverts. So maybe when you're playing FIFA, etc., you might see, Subway come up or something like that. Subway are paying to advertise there. So it's like discrete advertising in the game, and there's some key benefits to this. Having these adverts strategically placed within the video game, it's not going to ruin the gamer's experience, because you haven't got to see a big advert in your eyesight or anything like that. It's strategically placed around the outside of football pitches, banners on racing tracks, maybe on a TV in like a life game or something like that. So they're strategically placed that enough for you to notice them, but not ruin the gamer's experience. On top of this, an ad blocker can't block it because it is part of the game, and there's also no need to skip past these ads. So you're not just sitting there having to skip. You're going to see it because it is part of the game. And they say here that using Bidstack's technology, advertisers can rapidly change their campaigns in real time in response to the market trends and business needs. So say there's a news going on right now, they can change it relative to that news, for example, or maybe it's Christmas, they want to change their advert. They can change it at that moment in time. It's very simple to do. They can do this within a matter of hours using the Bidstack technology. Advertisers can target the users that they want to reach based on age, gender, and location. This is really, really unique. Bidstack is able to display different advertisements to different users, players, to the advert, matching the advertiser's campaign requirements. They are able to provide detailed campaign analytics to advertisers and gaming data to publishers. So they can gain a lot of information from the analytics that Bidstack's technology is providing. Who is their target audience for this? Well, they have two main kind of streams. They've got the supply side, which is game publishers and developers. So they can supply this to them to have these adverts all incorporated. Or they have the demand side, so they can offer this out to different advertising agencies or different brands who want to promote their product directly into these individual games. And Bidstack secures exclusive access to the native in-game advertising space within video games from their developers or publishers. So yeah, this is a pretty straightforward concept, and I really like the idea. I like what they're trying to do, and obviously gaming is taken off, especially last year. More and more people are playing gaming. I spoke about a stock called IZEA worldwide the other day, which is another penny stock, and this is also in the marketing field to do with social influencers. So it's the same sort of direction, but this time it's to do with gaming, but it's non-evasive gaming. There's just going to be adverts in the background. Really cool idea and an easy way of marketing your products. On top of this, they also have a technology called the Bidstack Ad Console. And what this is going to do is going to manage, monitor, and record the success of your campaigns and inventory with our easy-to-use ad console. So this can go onto your iPad, your phone, laptop, etc. And you can basically keep up to date with how your ad campaign is doing. You can see different data, analytics on it as well. So yeah, really cool, easy to use, really useful for the advertisers as well, because they can go onto this and change whatever they want to use to make this current. They're working with some big partners already: Domino's, Subway, Vodafone, Football Index, the NHS, gov.uk, and what they're doing at the moment in some of their games, they're putting stay home, save lives. So it's extremely current, relevant, and also advertising. So yeah, it's a win-win for the gamer and the advertiser. I just want to draw your attention to this because this is a very, very big deal. EA look to set to buy Codemasters in a £1 billion deal. Now, Codemasters are a partner of Bidstack, so by EA potentially buying them for a $1.2 billion deal is going to significantly strengthen EA's position as a leading producer of sporting titles. I think we all know EA is a huge electronic arts gaming company, you know, mainly known for FIFA and games like that. Big name. Now, this was on their bulletin board, so it's called Bidstack Bulletin, and they release that every single week. And what it is some news around the company itself, and then some news in general around the industry, like gaming industry and stuff that's potentially relevant to the company. Now, I want to show you the trading update. This was released a few weeks ago. The company has experienced significantly increased demand from advertisers in the second half of 2020. The supply side that previously announced the group are working closely with many world's leading international agencies. The advertising briefs are being received and they're evolving from test spend to being on plan, and hopefully will be reaching attractive video game audiences, which is good news. They're on track to be able to reach these big attractive audiences and obviously to hopefully grow their revenue. And on the supplier side, they're still working with the world's largest video game developers and publishers to incorporate their technology into the games. Things are looking really good for Bidstack. You know, it's still quite early days. They're getting out there, and hopefully, with all this testing and different companies jumping on board, they're going to start building this revenue and becoming something really big. Let's have a look at the current stock price for this company, because like I said, it's the cheapest company I've ever looked into in terms of market cap wise, sitting at around about 48.5 million at the moment. This is a penny stock. It's going to be extremely volatile. If you are planning on investing, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research first. Let's have a look at what it's done. So throughout the year, it's been a little bit up and down, but it's predominantly been around 5 to 6p. Okay, so extremely cheap. And then as of the last month, so if we go back to 31st of December, so when the end of financial year come out, good finances and all these updates, you know, potentially EA buying and different companies they're working with. Good news all around. It started to send this stock up, and people are starting to take notice of this company and, you know, learn about them a little bit more. So yeah, this year we've seen it go up from around about 6-7p per share, and it now sits at 12 pence 50, 12.5. So it's still extremely cheap, but that is an increase there of 64% in just over a week. So big gains for such a small company in a short period of time. Like I say, it's a penny stock, it is volatile. Just as easy as it's gone up 68%, it could go down. Do I own shares in Bidstack? What's my future outlook for this company? Well, I really think it is onto something good. I don't know any other company doing something like this. I think it's a cool idea. Gaming is going to keep getting more and more popular. And it doesn't have to just be gaming, you know. If they can incorporate this into gaming, they can incorporate it into other sort of online things as well without being intrusive. That's the great thing about this. It's not an advert like that's blocking you. Like on YouTube, for example, you can skip adverts, but they're noticeable. You can see an advert. I could position something in the background here. That would be very similar to Bidstack. So that's kind of what they're doing, but they're doing it in a gaming format. So people are just playing FIFA, for example, and they're going to have all of these adverts going on the outside. It's making it more realistic, like more real life, because it's relevant, and it's helping advertisers potentially make some money. A win-win all around. Do I own shares? Well, I put in the Discord actually yesterday that I have just bought into Bidstack. So I have bought into Bidstack, only a small amount at the moment. We're going to see how it goes, but I'm looking to potentially increase that position. I think this is an exciting stock. I'm not looking to swing trade this or anything like that. I would look into maybe not long term, but medium to long term holding this company. We're going to see how it goes. You know, we're going to see how much this runs up. If we see ridiculous amounts of run up, we may take profits, but I'm definitely in this for the medium term at least, maybe a year or so, see how this goes and potentially build on it over time. But I really do see good potential here. And yeah, it's a company that I like. But as always, do your own research if you are planning on investing. And let me know your thoughts on this company. Also, like I said, there's not many UK penny stocks out there. So if you know any others that you're looking into, chuck them down below. Or just penny stocks in general, US stocks, any that you want me to look into, I'm more than happy to. Chuck them in the comments down below. And as always, if you found this video useful, interesting, or you just want to help me out, go ahead and smash the like, subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for watching, and until next time,